Hi everyone, welcome back to Foodonomics. Today we're making homemade burgers with homemade potato buns and fresh cut French fries made from Yukon Golds. And here it is. We're starting with 2 3/4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar. We're going with this brown sugar here today. You can switch in palm sugar, and I think you can probably switch in honey as well. It might be better. We don't have the honey today, so this is what we're going with. So 1 medium to small mashed-ish. Haven't fully mashed it yet. You have to mix an extra tablespoon of warm milk, and you add a packet of yeast in there, instant yeast. 1/4 cup of warm water to the pour in the yeast and water and milk mixture into the dry ingredients, and then you're gonna mix it all. So we have a stick of butter melted here, and we're just gonna add a little bit at a time into the dough and mix it in. Cover in a greased pan, leave to rise for 2 hours. I didn't mash the potatoes too well, so you can see a few pieces of potatoes, just a couple here and there that are like chunky. But the dough has risen. This is gonna get divided up into, I think, maybe 8 rolls, and put on a baking sheet and then covered again to rise for another 30 minutes or so. They're not all that even or anything, but they're good enough. We got 8 buns out of this. They're gonna be slightly different in sizes. We just want to make sure we have the buns to be. So this is to go with the burgers. We have some French fries over here, and these French fries, I peeled any bad spots away and then sliced them. I didn't peel all of the skin because we do like the skin here. This is going to be blanched for a minute and then seasoned a little bit and thrown into the air fryer. So here's the seasoned and oiled French fries that's going into the air fryer. We're gonna do this so we're frying these French fries at 380 for 10 minutes, and then we shake it up and 380 again for 7 minutes. So we've got the ground beef here. I'm actually gonna, I seasoned it a little bit because I like everything a little spicy. I'm gonna add an egg. You can season it however you like. To be honest, I have here just some dash of cayenne peppers, some garlic powder, and then I'm gonna add an egg to hold it all together and make it into patties. Salt and pepper as well. So I just heated up some oil. Best would be to use lard or tallow. And now I'm putting in one of the burgers that I just made in here. And we're gonna fry it on both sides. I made them wide instead of thick, just so that when they, because they shrink in size as you cook it. It's ready to flip when you can slide something right underneath and it's not sticking. Now it's easier to show this on a grill, but since I'm doing it in a pan, kind of just doing it like this. When the spatula goes underneath easily, it's ready to flip. So the buns are still baking, and 1 patty is done and ready, and I'm just gonna drop the Monterey Jack cheese on top, and I'm gonna let it set on the patty here while it's still hot so it melts a little bit. We baked this for 25 minutes in the oven at 375, and they're nice and soft. Even though the potatoes thoroughly mashed, they still turned out all right. We're just gonna wait for these to cool down a bit and let stand for a few minutes while the last of the fries are being fried, and then we're gonna put everything together. Meanwhile, here's all the fixings that we have. This is the burgers. Don't ask where that last patty went. I cut some onions up, white onions. Usually I would put red onions, but because it's white onions, it's got a lot more bite and sting to it. I did pour about a 1/2 teaspoon of balsamic vinegar to do that. And I'm the only person in the house who will eat pickles, so I've got a few pickles on the cutting board to go. Then we have, you know, all of the fixings like Dijon mustard, Diana sauce instead of regular, what do you call it, barbecue sauce, because that's how we do it. Avocado mayonnaise, some ketchup. Nobody really likes ketchup here, but we'll do that. And salt if anybody needs it. This is half of the fries so far, and I'll show you once I fix everything together. There's a drop of ketchup, and I'm gonna put a dollop of the mayonnaise all over this bun. I'm putting it on underneath because I don't want the sauces to mix with each other. And there's my burger. And there is my Diana sauce. We're always running out of this thing. I don't have any hot sauce today. So there's the onions, and it's gonna be a lot of onions because there's not enough spice on this burger for me. I'm gonna add one pickle going that way, and one pickle going, keep dropping it, this way. And now on the bread. Whoops, this happens every time. On the top bun, I'm just gonna add some Dijon mustard. Why is this not working? There it is. I know, it looks disgusting, but this is so delicious. And voila, our homemade from scratch burgers, fresh fries, also homemade. The only things that's not homemade is the pickles and the sauces. I just put ketchup and mayonnaise for my fries on here, and of course I have one slice of pickle on the side. To be honest, even the pickle could have been homemade. However, whatever I made last I ran out of. So here's my delicious burger. Look at that.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.